every indication is that the Facebook platform is helping President Trump win again. Certainly his team will tell you that. It's not about intent, like it's how they use the product. What do you make of the way President Trump and the Republicans have mastered Facebook?
Well, I actually think, across the spectrum, I don't think this is a Democrat or a Republican thing. I think some people are more sophisticated and just authentic or natural on the internet and social media than others. But overall, I do think that social media allows everyone to have a voice, including people who might have not traditionally been able to get their message out through a lot of the traditional media. And that's not necessarily a partisan point.
So you're right that it's not partisan. President Obama very effectively leveraged Facebook for 2 elections, but now that's flipped. And Facebook, the reality is a real right-wing echo chamber. If you look at some of the loudest voices on Facebook, it's your Breitbart, and it's Sarah Palin, and it's Franklin Graham, and that part of the spectrum has figured out Facebook in this moment. Your liberal friends must hate it.
Well, look, I think your characterization, frankly, is just wrong. I don't think that the service is a right-wing echo chamber, to use your words. I think that everyone can use their voice and can find media that they trust, that reflects the opinions and the life experiences that they're having. Some people, I think, had found before that their experiences weren't being covered by traditional media, and now are able to find voices and follow them that resonate more with their life experience. It's not clear to me that that's a bad thing. But look, I mean, the stories that get the most reach, right, on a day-to-day basis are the same things that people talk about in the mainstream. They're not highly partisan political issues. It's just meaningful news that's happening on a day-to-day basis.
That things that people like, comment, share, things that people act on, like that is usually high decibel. And right now, it's very heavily from the right, often the hard right.
So it's true that partisan content often has kind of a higher percent of people who see it engaging with it, commenting on it, liking it, kind of engaging in some way. But I think it's important to differentiate that from broadly what people are seeing and reading and learning about on our service, because I think that there's this meme out there that frankly is wrong, that says that, okay, our algorithms just try to find things that are going to kind of enrage people somehow, and that's what we try to show people. And that's not actually how our systems work. But the way that our algorithm works overall is not primarily trying to highlight the content that is kind of most enraging. It's trying to show people the content that's going to be the most meaningful. It's the type of stuff that you'd expect that's most important in the world.
But if you put your head in the Facebook machine, there is a lot of rage. May not be the design, but that's the reality.
Well, I think if you look in the country right now, there is a lot of people who are very exercised, and I think, frankly, for a lot of good reasons. And we have real issues. I think sometimes there is a fine line between a important level of high energy around an important issue and something that can kind of tilt over into causing harm.